This is the question everyone is asking. Amber Heard, is she ready to do anything to bring down Johnny Depp? Compromising emails that overwhelm him have recently cast doubt. What is certain is that the actress is trying by all means to defend herself in the affair between her and her ex-husband. As a reminder, the actor initiated defamation proceedings against his former companion following his column published in the Washington Post, where she implied that he was violent. Amber Heard soon sanctioned her lawsuit against Johnny Depp. According to information from Radar Online, Amber Heard has been granted to leave amend her latest motion to dismiss her trial against Johnny Depp. However, if Johnny Penny S. Ascarati accepted her request, she demanded that the actress file a 25-page file with the court before June 14. The magistrate thus warned the actress that if she wasted her time in court under false pretenses, there would be legal repercussions and penalties. The next hearing will take place on July 22, to be continued. In the meantime, find out if Amber Heard is being sued again by Johnny Depp. For this part, the star of the film Aquaman made the third request to quash the trial, but this strategy could cost him dearly. While Amber was granted leave to amend, the judge held that she is required to file a hefty briefing with the court by June 14. Ascarati warned if Heard is found to have wasted the court's time, there will be legal repercussions for her in the form of sanctions. According to sources with knowledge of the information, Judge Penny S. Ascarati of Fairfax County granted a request from the 35-year-old actress to allow her to amend her motion to dismiss. It will be the third motion by Heard, as her others have been shut down. Ascarati said during Friday morning's hearing that the third attempt at dismissal will likely prove futile. In the column, Heard did not mention Depp by name, but the piece was immediately interpreted to be about him. The actress even wrote that she became a public figure representing domestic abuse and felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out. At the time, Depp's lawyer called the article an abuse of the #MeToo movement and claimed Heard masquerade as a victim rather than abuser. Neither Heard nor Depp were present for the hearing, but Friday was considered a win for Johnny and his team. In March 2019, the 57-year-old actor filed a $15 million defamation lawsuit against his ex-wife in response to a Washington Post op-ed she had penned in December of the year before. It was titled, "I spoke up against sexual violence and face our culture's wrath. That has to change." The lawsuit claims Amber's allegation of domestic abuse against Johnny are categorically and demonstrably false. They were part of an elaborate hoax to generate positively publicity for Ms. Heard and advance her career, the filing says, claiming that she is the perpetrator. In March of this year, a British court refused Depp permission to appeal a judge's ruling in a separate case that previously rejected the actor's libel lawsuit against the publisher of the Sun newspaper for referring to him as a wife-beater in one of its stories. Pirates of the Caribbean star Johnny Depp has been heavily featured in the spotlight as of late. His ongoing legal battle against ex-wife Amber Heard, Aquaman, has left the actor in some murky waters. After Amber Heard published an op-ed, which is now being said to have not even been written by Heard regarding the abuse she faced from Depp, things took a turn from the Jack Sparrow actor. UK tabloid The Sun wrote about Depp with a critical light highlighting the abuse Amber described, to which Depp sued for defamation. Now Depp and Heard are undergoing a $150 million legal battle. The actor ended up losing the libel case, which triggered a downward spiral in his career. Depp first lost the Fantastic Beasts franchise. Warner Brothers asked Johnny Depp to step down from his role as Gellert Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts 3. Although things were not looking good for Depp, some new evidence came to light recently from LAPD body camera footage, which may help to corroborate Depp's story in his case against Heard. With that news, we recently discussed how Heard's attorneys have tried to toss Depp's $50 million defamation counter and the $150 million lawsuit due to his two losses in the United Kingdom court system. After hearing about this appeal, Depp's lawyers called the movie a Hail Mary on Heard's lawyers, Elaine Charson, Brad Huffpart, sounding seemingly confident that the United Kingdom ruling will not affect the court case that is underway between the two. This is also Not the first time Heard has tried to get the $50 million defamation lawsuit dismissed, which may be putting the actress in a tough spot with Judge Penny-S Azcarate. It seems that Heard is on thin ice with the judge due to her consistent motions to dismiss. For now, the next aspect of the trial will not take place until the summer as a hearing, but the actual case will not enter the court system until spring of next year. Amber's lawyer also listed other reasons for dismissing the proceedings. This includes financial burdens that both parties have and will continue to bear, each of which is said to have spent $20 million in legal costs. Depp, seen in 2020 above, Brad Huff also argued that if the proceedings continued, Heard would face further mental distress. She told Judge Penny-S Azcarate that the case was a more deliberate fabrication and intent to confuse the masses, prejudice and jury, harm Amber Heard, and drive Depp's fans into violence. It will lead to misinformation. Amber's lawyers also listed other reasons for dismissing the case, including the financial burden on both parties, as both parties allegedly spent $20 million on the case. Depp's recent defamation proceedings against the British newspaper The Sun, a waste of judicial resources, and a delay in court proceedings during the COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown. The obscene court battle between Amber and Johnny took place in court and in the media after Heard filed for divorce in May 2016. Amber said that Depp threw a phone call at her, drunk and furious, at her Los Angeles apartment, and later released a photo with a bruise on her face. She testified against him in a lawsuit against the Sun's parent company, News Group newspaper, after a newspaper article regarded him as a hit wife. She stood on the defense side for evidence of abuse. At the beginning of 2019, the Washington Post editorial Hard details the domestic violence she claims to have experienced in Depp's hands. Johnny sued her for defamation. The two met on the set of the 2011 movie The Rum Diary, co-starred in 2012 and started dating in 2012 before getting married in February 2015. Amber Heard is not facing a LAPD investigation for perjury in Johnny Depp case, says her lawyer source Link. Amber Heard is not facing a LAPD investigation for perjury in Johnny Depp case, says her lawyer.